Okay, hey, music theory. Okay, so gonna sort of leave or start where we left off before we left, and you'll want to turn your book to page 56, which is lesson 35. On the sheet that I gave you with the keyboard, I wrote at the bottom major and a perfect. And make sure I did it right. All of a sudden I'm like doubting myself. Major is 2, 3, 6, and 7. Perfects are 1, 4, 5, and 8. Okay? So then that brings us back to what we did a while ago. So we were just starting to figure out what intervals were. So, and how we figured out how to name them. So we had talked about something like this, let's say C to F. And all we would do is count 1, 2, 3, 4. And that would be a fourth. Ringing a bell? Or that to that. And we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that would be a sixth. Okay? So that's how we would count that distance. Okay. But we also want to add the quality, and the quality of those intervals would be major for right now or perfect. Okay? So, going now to the book, you'll see at the top part where it says the interval between the key note is the bottom note, and a major scale, and the unison, fourth, fifth, or octave is a perfect interval, okay? Now notice these are all starting on C. I'm just going to give you one of them. C to G, okay? So C to G, you'll notice, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to figure out, is it in the major category or is it in the perfect category? Okay, it's in the perfect category. So I'm going to put a P next to it. Now, I know it's automatically perfect because when I go to my keynote, which is C, right? My keynote here, bottom note is C. In the key of C, G is natural. So I know I don't need to do anything to that note, and it makes it just plain old perfect for me, okay? Let's do one that's not on the book and not in the book and doesn't start on C. So let's do one that starts on D. D, I'm going to go from D to F sharp. Now I'm going a little bit harder than what here, the questions that you have here at the bottom of 35. So again, you'd count this, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is a third. So I'm going to go over here to my thing, right? So my little chart. So my third falls in major. So I know it's over here somewhere. And now I'm going to start with my bottom note, which is D. And in the key of D, I know that F is sharped, fat cats. So that is perfect, or I shouldn't say perfect, that is good to go. So I know this is going to be a major third. Okay, now let's do one in bass clef. Okay, and that has these all starting on C also in the book, which tells me that these are all going to be major or perfect no matter what, because in the key of C, C is natural. So here's one that's in the book. We'll just go here from, oh, sorry, wrong clef. We'll just go here from C to C, okay? We know that's an octave. So here I am in the key of C. C is natural, so C is fine. And I'm going to come down here and say that's a perfect eighth. So all you're going to do here for numbers 1 and 2 at the bottom for the exercise is you're just going to count the distance and then figure out which category are you in. Are you in the major or are you in the perfect? They're going to give you questions that are automatically just perfect or a major for those. Okay? So that's all you're doing. And then to double check your work, here are the answers right here. So you might want to pause it and then we'll go over that. Okay, so just going over it quickly. Number 1, they give you a major third. Next one, major sixth, P1, M7, M2, P4, P8, P5. Bass clef number 2, P5, P8, you have to write these in now, of course, M3. Oh, let me read it to you like this. For the P5, you added a G. For the P8, you added an F. M3, a B. M7, a B. M6, a D. P4, an F. M2, an A. And P1, an F, right next to it. Okay.